This is Ben Davison. Subscribe to Stephen Icon.
Now, if you believe that the ring attire that Tyson Fury wore, the dressing gown, which had very long sleeves, which were covering half of his gloves, is a possible reason as to why he cheated against Deontay Wilder, you are a numpty of the day. And this is what we're talking about in this particular video. So everybody can relax. I'm not doing a numpty of the day based on any of the comments that I have recently received, although there's been some doozies, but I do know that a lot of people are deliberately trying to their damnedest to try and make numpty of the day. I can see what's deliberate and I can see what's genuine, okay? But you know what, keep on going. Maybe I'll fall for it at some point. Now, I'm actually going to put a numpty of the day as a channel here on YouTube. Now, I don't talk about other channels usually unless it's in a positive kind of way, okay? Because I only watch channels that I like, that I'm subscribed to, okay? The Wilder fanatical channels, I haven't watched not 1 second of any of their uploads in well over a year. We're probably touching close to like 18 months now, and I'm being genuine. Not 1 second have I watched here on YouTube. The bits that I have seen is because people post it to me on social media, like screen recordings, all that kind of thing. And this one is no different. So this person here, this, boxingego.com. I don't know. I'm presuming he's some kind of fanatical Wilder fan, and I'm being genuine here because I don't know who a lot of these people are. But going by the very short clip that I was sent, the video clip, by the way, link to it in the description box and go watch it for yourself as a way for me to verify my source. That's what I always like to do, so go give it a watch for yourself, where quite a few people actually, but Sonny in particular has taken a screenshot and sent it to me. So this particular uploader deserves numpty of the day, numpty of the week, numpty of the month, numpty of the year, maybe even numpty of the decade. And I don't know anybody, I mean, if this is the kind of content that he puts out quite regularly, I don't know how anybody could watch him. I don't know how anybody could be subscribed to him, let alone believe a word that comes out of his mouth, especially when I'm hearing things like this. So what he's doing here is, you see, as to why he's numpty of the day, is because he's ignoring the fact that JD's, Deontay Wilder's trainer and manager, was in the changing room with Tyson Fury for the Deontay Wilder rematch. JD's was in the changing room overwatching Tyson Fury get his hands wrapped, gloved up, taped up, signed off by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. He's going to ignore that. He's going to ignore the fact that the Nevada State Athletic Commission was also in the changing room overseeing all this. He's going to ignore the fact that the representatives of the WBC were also in the changing room overseeing all of this, and they were there along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission from beginning right the way up to the ring walk. He's also going to ignore the fact that after the ring walk, Tyson Fury, when he walked into the ring, much like when Deontay Wilder walked in there, the referee checked his gloves along with Deontay Wilder. But he's going to ignore all of that and still go along with the conspiracies, because as he says here in this very short clip, that he's been going through everything with like a fine-tooth comb. I forget the exact words that he said, but he's been going through everything and looking for all the evidence and this, that, and the other. He's acting like he's a damn Sherlock Holmes. I mean, this guy, he must be, what, 50-odd years old, deep sunglasses on a green screen with a baseball cap on. I don't know. I mean, are you in your mama's house? What is this? I don't know. I don't understand people who do this today. But anyway, it is what it is. People are entitled to wear and do whatever they want to do. Now, he's going to ignore all of that kind of stuff and say, well, we have further evidence, in his opinion, further evidence that maybe Tyson Fury tampered with the gloves and cheated against Deontay Wilder because of the dressing robe that Tyson Fury wore on his ring walk when he's sat on the throne and he's been carried to the ring, all that kind of thing. Because his dressing robe, the sleeves were going past the wrist. They were a little bit long. They were going over the gloves. This is evidence, apparently. And why does this person do it? Why do other YouTubers do it? Because they can get away with it. There are too many morons in the world who will believe clowns like this. How low are we stooping here that we have to look at somebody's dressing gown as a reason as to why he cheated? Don't be surprised if at some point Wilder comes out and verifies this himself. This twerking, wanna be a mother kind of guy, he will probably verify this kind of thing at some point himself. Because according to this guy here, the sleeves are too long, not like any other dressing gown, isn't? I mean, I've got a couple of dressing gowns and they all kind of cover my hands. They're supposed to be that way. That's a dressing gown. Don't get me wrong, I don't really wear it, but still. But Tyson Fury with his dressing gown, the sleeves being quite long, means that he doesn't know what it is that Tyson Fury was doing within the sleeves of those dressing gowns. Now, when you've got your hands wrapped, when you've got your gloves put on, taped up, what do you think he can do with one hand in front of the entire watching world? In front of everybody in the arena, Fox Sports, ESPN, everybody looking in on his ring walk as he's coming into Patsy Cline's Crazy Song. But because the sleeves go over his gloves, well, is that this guy, this boxingego.com, doesn't know what it is that Tyson Fury was doing in those sleeves. What do you think he could possibly do within those sleeves? What do you think that he could possibly do? Please enlighten us what he could have possibly have done. Do you think he's Inspector Gadget? That he can just manipulate his hand and twist it all around and do all kinds of stuff and bring out an egg weight from somewhere and manage to somehow put it into his own glove using one hand inside the sleeve of a dressing gown? Are these the depths that we're going to? You are numpty of the day. You are a prat. There's no outstanding way about it. You are a legitimate prat. Somebody please give him a certificate. Somebody please do it. Please, boxingego.com, look yourself in the mirror, cover your hands with some talcum powder and slap your own face silly for coming out with such stupidity. But we know why you're doing it. Quite clearly you're trolling because unfortunately there are enough morons in the world who will watch your kind of content and believe you. And that's the demographic that he's going down. You've got to be an absolute moron to watch this kind of guy. Honestly, you have to. If this is his content, unbelievable. And what's next? What's going to be next? I have no idea, but these people are going to come out with something. I mean, by the way, it's not like Deontay Wilder has ever walked to the ring wearing a dressing robe that was way too long in the arms, like many fighters used to do. Vladimir Klitschko used to do it a lot. Anthony Joshua does it too. Loads of fighters do it. Do you know why? Because that's the design of a dressing gown. It's not complicated. It's nothing unique to Tyson Fury. You are a moron. You are a legitimate, bona fide, pound for pound numpty of the day. Congratulations, boxingego.com. You absolute plum. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you on the next video.